Hello everyone. Alright, so I have some exciting news to talk about in this video. So if you're into Shiba Inu or into Coinbase, or if you're trying to figure out when Robinhood is going to list Shiba Inu, I think any of those three, if you're into or interested in any of those three topics, I think this video is going to be really helpful. So basically what I'm going to cover in this video is I'm going to cover some news related to Shiba Inu. I'm going to go over basically something that I feel like a lot of people are not like taking into account, where like I get that everyone's waiting for Shiba Inu to be listed in Robinhood, but there's this other thing that no one's taking into account, maybe like no one's like really looking for, but it's actually going to happen like within a month. So I really want to go over like a specific date and why that specific date will cause Shiba Inu to possibly go even more or put even more pressure to be listed on Robinhood. So I'll cover all those reasons, and also at the very end, I'll basically showcase my portfolio. I'll showcase my whole portfolio. Like I've been showcasing just my Shiba Inu holdings at the end of every video when I talk about Shiba Inu. But in this video, I'll basically go over my whole portfolio and then basically my game plan of like how I got there. If you're interested, so make sure you stick around till the end of the video. And we have lots to cover, so make sure you pay attention. And then we're gonna go over some like quick math and everything, and then I'm gonna explain to you my reasoning of like why on this specific date Shiba Inu may rise even more and put a lot of pressure on Robinhood specifically. All right, but before we get into it, make sure you check out my channel, Your Options Guy. Make sure you check out any videos. I cover a lot of like crypto and stocks and how-to videos, specifically around Robinhood. As I do a lot of how-to videos using like margin and stuff like that, and how to like sell covered calls, and a lot of good content. So make sure you check that out. If you like what we see, make sure you subscribe. I'm getting really close to 1,000 subscribers. If I get to 1,000, I'll most likely do like a giveaway. I'll most likely do like a Shiba Inu giveaway. So basically, if you're subscribed, you will automatically be entered into the giveaway. And then from there, I'll basically like talk about like the winner. I'll most likely do like a $50 like kind of like raffle type of giveaway to my subscribers. So if you're subscribed, you'll be like entered into a raffle, and then I'll just pick someone randomly of my subscribers. And specifically, if you've been commenting a lot, then you know that's someone who I'm able to kind of like see, like, you know, if you comment and you're subscribed, it's kind of like a bonus points. But anyways, yeah, so make sure you subscribe. Let's try to get to 1,000, and then, you know, I'll do a giveaway. But anyway, so let's get back to the video. All right, so Shiba Inu, let's talk about real quick about what's going on today. So it's basically hovering like right around 28, and 28 is a really important price point to break, because if you've been watching my videos, I've been talking about how 28 is like a really strong resistance. If we can break over that 28, get really close to that 29, and if we're around 29 for a while, then we're most likely going to be in like this new type of gap, which is basically between 28 and 35. So if we can close above 28, get close to 29, then we have basically a nice clear path towards 35, in my opinion. So lately we've just been in this 20 to 28 gap, and we've been like on the upper half of it. So we really need to break above 20. Also, Shiba Inu is basically like 3 times less of what Dogecoin is. So Dogecoin has a 32 billion market cap, and Shiba Inu only has 11. So we're still like ways from catching up to Dogecoin, and then basically killing Dogecoin, which supposedly Shiba Inu is, that's what it's meant for. That's what its purpose was, to be the Dogecoin killer. So basically, if you're invested now, you can potentially make 3 times the money, if not more, especially once it overtakes Dogecoin. I've been telling my subscribers, you know, like, don't put too much money into this. Don't put your life savings. If you just have like petty cash, $100, $50, or 200, whatever you have, you know, just throw it in there. And, you know, it's not financial advice, but basically, like, I have around, well, I'll show you like how much I put specifically, but I've been telling my friends, like, hey, you know, if you have $200, just throw it in there. You know, it's better than like a casino, because in a casino you're gonna most likely lose it anyways. But here, if you just put it in there and hold, specifically hold it until like Robinhood announcement, you'll most likely double or triple your money, if not more. All right, so now let's get into my reasoning on why November 11th might be a really good day for Shiba Inu to explode, and specifically put a lot of pressure on Robinhood. And it has to do with Coinbase. So on Coinbase, Basically, if you look at the Coinbase and like when it has its next earnings, it's expected to be on November 11th after hours. So November 11th, basically Coinbase is gonna talk about like how much money they made and how much money from like transactions like Bitcoin made, Ethereum made, and like some other top cryptos that basically like cause a lot of transactions for Coinbase to make a lot of money. So they're gonna be talking about all that in the earnings. And I feel like because Shiba Inu recently got listed in Coinbase, like I know it hasn't been there like for the full earnings, but because it got listed there, it's definitely, it most likely will be reported on exactly how much money they made just from Shiba Inu. And I feel like if they make a good enough money, let's say like 5% of like the total of like Coinbase revenue, then that would put a lot of pressure on Robinhood, because just 5% of their potential earnings, like here, let me break it down to you exactly what it is. All right, so here, watch. So Coinbase, basically in their last earnings, they had a revenue of 2.23 billion, and that's like a crap load of money. This is like a cash cow type of company, and they definitely beat their earnings. It was 1.78 expected, so 2.23, right? Keep that in mind. Now we scroll down here, it says the company reported that total trading volume diversified beyond Bitcoin into Ethereum and other crypto assets. So approximately 24% of the company's total trading volume for the quarter was concentrated in Bitcoin. So basically, like the total amount of money that they made, 24% of it came from Bitcoin. And now just imagine if like the other 75%, from that 75%, like just imagine like 5% is Shiba Inu, right? So let's do some quick. All right, so if you can see at the top right here, basically it says, or I did some math where if you take 2.3 billion and times that by like 5%, so 5% being Shiba Inu of like the total revenue, then it will come out to $115 million. All right, so now you're probably asking, okay, so what if they make $150 million just off Shiba Inu? Well, $150 million is important because if we take a look at Robinhood, based on their last earnings, Dogecoin accounted for nearly 62% of the commission-free cryptocurrency trading app. Robinhood revenue of 233 million. So what is 62% of 233 million? So 62% of 233 million is $144 million. So if I'm reading this right, basically Dogecoin made $144 million for Robinhood just by itself. Now again, going back to Coinbase, if Coinbase reports that at least 5% of their total like transactions revenue was just in Shiba Inu, then that's $115 million, which is almost the same as what Robinhood is making off of Dogecoin, or around there more or less. But basically you get the point that it's a really big number. And then Robinhood is going to be like, hey, these guys are making like a crap load of money, like basically what we're making off a Dogecoin on our platform, and we don't have Shiba Inu in our platform. So we could be like doubling basically like our money if we have Shiba Inu in the platform as well. So I think overall, that's like if Coinbase reports like strong numbers specifically coming out of Shiba Inu, then Robinhood is going to be like, you know what, we need to list Shiba Inu. It's time. Like they're making too much money. And I'm talking about Coinbase because Coinbase, one, it's a US company. It has its earnings coming out soon, and almost everyone I know basically has Shiba Inu in Coinbase, because Coinbase is kind of like the go-to right now because it's not in Robinhood, so everyone's getting it from Coinbase. And I feel like a lot of retailers are basically like moving away from Robinhood, just opening up a Coinbase account just because it has Shiba Inu. So I feel like with the earnings of Coinbase coming out, and basically if they can show that Shiba Inu is making them a lot of money because of the retail transaction fee and like the retail hype and everything, I feel like it's going to cause a lot of pressure on Robinhood to list Shiba Inu. And then also if we take a look at the petition that's going on, it already has almost 275,000 signatures. We're only 25,000 away, so that's additional pressure. So I think like it's basically going to happen. Like no one knows when exactly, but I feel like it's kind of inevitable that Shiba Inu is going to be listed in Robinhood. And then Robinhood is basically like the retail, like rite of passage. So I feel like everyone's going to like start buying it, especially if it's just that they're going to be like, hey, you know what? I might as well just throw in like $100, $200 or whatever. And Robinhood has like millions of users. So just imagine like all of those millions of users just putting in like $100 each, and then that'll just cause Shiba Inu to like rally even more. All right, so that's pretty much it. So let me talk about my portfolio now. So this is my Coinbase Pro portfolio. So as you can see, I have almost 1,000 in this portfolio. I just have Shiba Inu in this Coinbase Pro, and that's the only thing I'm holding. I have around 34 million tokens. And when I started this, I basically started with 450, then I dropped down to like 250, but I kept on holding, and then I passed like 1,000 not too long ago, but I'm back to 967. So I'm still holding because I feel like it's a good time for Shiba Inu. It's been consolidating for a while now, and it's looking to like break up into the upside, possibly in that 28 to 35 range that I was talking about. So I feel like it's still like you still have a good chance to get in, a good chance to like have that upside, but especially before it's listed on Robinhood. I feel like it's still early, and it's just picking up more momentum by the day. All right, so now going over my Robinhood portfolio. So here's my portfolio. Basically, I had a really good week this week. I'm up like a good amount this week, and the only thing I have here is Coinbase. I have 100 shares of Coinbase, and I'm up around 30%, almost, yeah, around there, and I'm at like up 7,000. So pretty good return on Coinbase. I feel like Coinbase is just like heating up. I know it has rallied really well this past week / month, but I feel like it's barely heating up. I feel like they're gonna definitely like do well on the earnings, which is coming up in a month, and it's, we could probably see 320, 350 range before we crash back down to like, I don't know, 280 or something. But I feel like it's going to keep rallying, specifically because Bitcoin, Ethereum is rallying up, and there's a lot of hype on Shiba Inu, and Shiba Inu is giving them like that good retail transaction revenue. So I'm still sticking with Coinbase. And lastly, this is basically my hardware wallet portfolio, and obviously I have everything, or mostly everything, in my hardware wallet because yeah, Coinbase is good and all. I trust Coinbase for the most part, and I don't not trust Robinhood with my crypto holdings. Definitely buy in a Coinbase, but if you're gonna be a long-term holder, you don't want to hold on Coinbase. You want to have your own hardware wallet. So basically, I moved everything here. I basically just have Bitcoin and Ethereum, and this is basically like my portfolio here overall, on top of like my Robinhood portfolio and my Coinbase Pro. So yeah, I've been surging pretty. Like I've been rallying, like making some pretty good gains. I did start off with like around 50,000, and then I rose to like 120 earlier in this year, and then I went back down to like 50-60,000. I lost a lot of gains, but I didn't lose any of like my personal money. It was just like gains that I made and then lost again. But I've actually made it up again, all within the same year. And I've been talking about, in my previous videos, I basically said like, hey, I'm going all in on crypto, and this is why, and I gave like a huge explanation, and I basically said like, I have really, based on my analysis, I feel like it's gonna reach, Bitcoin's gonna reach 64 again, all-time high. Ethereum is gonna reach 4,000. Coinbase is gonna be above 300, and I've been buying when everyone was selling. So basically, like, I'm up like 60-70,000 all over again. And yeah, it's just been good. So I'm also hoping that Shiba Inu goes up another at least doubles from where it's at right now. So all in all, I'm still holding. I plan to hold on to everything. I don't plan to sell anytime soon. I feel like it's still early. At least by the end of this year, we're gonna see like some pretty big gains on crypto, and that's basically my game plan for like crypto in general, and like my holdings. So anyways, if you like this video, if you think Shiba Inu is going to skyrocket based on what I talked about, based on Coinbase, reporting strong numbers, specifically like with Shiba Inu, like transactions and revenue and all that, make sure you give a like. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're subscribed and we hit 1,000, you'll be automatically entered into the raffle giveaway that I'll be doing. And also, if you like this video, make sure you share it with someone, share it with friends, share it with anyone who's in Shiba Inu or something, or crypto related, and maybe they're not and they want to get in. Leave any comments in the comment section, and thanks for watching.